Issued as high temperatures bring early taste of summer to eastern Australia. Welcome to It's Tomorrow News. I'm Hena Talati. Australians can expect a heat of summer-like weather over the weekend, with the temperatures expected to reach above mid-20s in Melbourne and 30 degrees Celsius in Sydney, prompting NSW Health to issue a heat alert. Inland Australia will crack the mid of high 30s, while the southeast corner of the Western Australia will be the only region to hover below 20 degrees Celsius. It's not entirely unusual to see temperatures this high in September, said the Bureau of Meteorology's senior meteorologists. But they usually happen towards the end of the month, and they certainly don't usually hang around. The hot weather was being caused by the high pressure system sitting off the east coast that was expected to remain over the coming days, causing heat to intensify. Eastern Australia was forecast to experience its first big heat wave of spring early next week, with the temperatures expected to soar 12 degrees Celsius or more above the average for September in regions including Sydney. In Melbourne, the maximum temperatures would approach 10 degrees Celsius above the average. Melbourne and Sydney were predicted to break records for the number of the warm days in a row in September. Current forecasts had most of the Sydney collecting multiple days of 30 degrees Celsius or hotter over the next week, including at least 6 in a row for the city's west starting from Friday. NSW Health cautioned people to take care of their health by minimizing their heat exposure. Melbourne was forecast to clock 8 days of 20 degrees Celsius or warmer, beating the previous record of 7 such days set in 1907 and 1987. Fire danger over the weekend did not meet a warning threshold, but there was a chance of dangerous fire weather. Bushfires have broken out after millions of the Australians woke up to a sweltering weather on Saturday morning. Firefighting aircraft were called in to help control a blaze that started about 2:15 p.m. in Julago, 15 kilometers south of the Townsville in northeast Queensland. Residents were being warned to stay alert and have a plan in place in case the fire spread further. Another fire started shortly after 1 p.m. in Burrum Coast National Park, 30 kilometers south of the Bundaberg in the Queensland's east coast, according to the Queensland Fire and Emergency Services. Locals were told to stay informed as to the status of the fire after having to evacuate the area due to another fire just 5 days earlier. The warning emerged alongside the predictions of the sizzling weather up and down the east coast of the country, with the temperatures predicted to hit 10 degrees above the seasonal average. The heat wave-like temperatures will see residents of the Sydney, Melbourne and Brisbane sweat through the incredibly high spring temperatures, with some areas of the Sydney's west forecast to top 35 degrees Celsius. That's all for now. For more news updates, stay tuned with us. It's Tomorrow News. For more global weather updates like this, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for regular updates.